So, do you guys want to know why I don't talk about nor give as much credit to the band Starset like I did a couple of years ago on this channel? Well, let's just say I had a bit of self realization to do. Now, I don't know about you guys, but anymore, I just can't take overproduced sounding rock music, or at least music that's supposed to be rock but is so overproduced and electronic-y it almost comes off as feeling poppy, that I just can't get into it as much. Like, I can't take this. I just, these bands that are forming in this decade, in the 2010s, man, just really haven't been doing it for me. There were bands that formed in this decade that I've tried to get into, but I just can't because of how overproduced a lot of the music of this decade feels. I mean, the 2010s is without a doubt the worst decade when it comes to rock and heavy metal. So don't think I'm just, bashing on rock music, because I know there's people that think that I'm anti-rock for some reason. But no, this goes for heavy metal too. I mean, you look at all the decades, the 70s, the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. I mean, the 2010s is without a doubt the worst. I know there's some people that would disagree, but whatever, right? So, with all this being said, Starset released a new single recently entitled Manifest, which I'm assuming is going to be on their new album, which will be coming out in September, I think. And this was a song that I honestly tried to go into a little more optimistic. I try to go into it with a more open mind, because Starset, even though they're a band that hasn't done it for me these last couple of years, there's still some songs by them that I do like and I still do enjoy. So I was hoping that this new single would be one of those songs that I would somewhat enjoy. Now, when I knew that Starset was going to be releasing a new single, obviously, considering my feelings with Starset lately, I wasn't really expecting anything too awesome. At least for me, I wasn't really expecting myself to go crazy over it, whatever they had to release. But I was not expecting something this bad from Starset. This new song, Manifest, is probably one of the worst Starset songs that have ever been. It's not even funny. And you could just say that that's me, not being a Starset fan anymore, whatever. But let me tell you something. I know there's some Starset fans that will even admit that, yeah, this song is not that great. It's underwhelming. It's too poppy. It's got this weird beat synth thing that keeps appearing in this song that just sounds terrible. Like, who really finds enjoyment out of this? I mean, this sounds like a song that, like, someone could very easily place on some kind of modern pop playlist, or heck, it could be easily placed on Top 40 radio and I wouldn't blink twice about it because it would blend right in with everything else that was playing. It sounds like straight up pop music, and it's very disappointing. So, yeah. This new song, Manifest, by Starset, it'll get a 3 out of 10 for me, which I know is a very low score, but you know what? It deserves it. Now, I know that there's some Starset fanboys out there that'll say that this song is amazing, but let me tell you something. The only reason that they would say it's amazing is because none other than the fact that it's under the name Starset, so therefore it must be a great song. It'll be Song of the Year because, it's from a modern rock band and, all this and that, If you think that this is the best song of this year, by the way, then holy crap, you are missing out on a lot of great music this year, because 2019 is probably the best year for music of this decade, not because of the bands that have been forming, but because of, the bands that have been around for a while that are releasing music this year, and actually good music too. And there's been a lot of comeback records this year too, which is, I think, really awesome. Now, if this new Starset song is any indication of the quality of Starset's new album, then this will probably, without a doubt, be their worst album. And I'm saying that objectively as well. So yeah, I mean, this is just not a very good track overall, so that's why I give it a 3 out of 10. Now I know, you know, for those of you who know me well enough, I did become a Starset fan a couple of years ago, around when Vessels came out, and I know some of you guys are thinking, wow, your fandom hasn't really lasted that long. You're not kidding. And I know there's people that, you know, say that they've been a fan since Transmissions. Now, I know some people were kind of maybe wondering why I didn't become a fan of Starset during their debut, considering that even when their debut came out, I did listen to, like, rock, like hard rock a lot more back then. But you know what I was doing whenever Starset's debut came out? I was getting into metalcore. See, I was on the right track of things. But not only that, I don't even think I've even heard of the band Starset whenever their debut release. So, yeah, there's that as well. But yeah, I know there's people that, you know, might disagree with me. I know there's people that might, you know, give me some flack for this video. But, I mean, you really got to ask yourself, is the song really that good? Or are you just saying it because you're, you know, just a diehard Starset fan, and Starset can do anything. They can literally put out an album that sounds like Justin Bieber and you would still praise it to no end. You know? It's just ridiculous how, you know, not even just Starset, but like the fans can be. Like, really be honest. Look at the song objectively. Put all your nostalgia aside, your passion for the band aside, and just really look at this song for what it is. This is a song that I've tried to like. As a former fan, this is a song that I, you know, wanted to like to somewhat of an extent. But I just can't, you know? It's just not a very good track. But that's my thoughts on Starset's latest single, Manifest. I'm disappointed, but I'll leave it at that. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Take care.